Welcome to the Urhobo grammar series. Today, we explore one of the most fascinating topics in language, that is grammatical persons, but in the Urhobo language. In every language, grammatical person tells us who is speaking, who is being spoken to, and who or what is being spoken about. So, the person who is speaking becomes the first person, the person who is being spoken to becomes the second person, and the person who is spoken about or the thing that is being spoken about becomes the third person. In Urhobo, the same idea exists, but with unique pronunciation patterns that depend on vowel harmony, tune, and context. In our tutorial this evening, we'll explore the first person in Urhobo language. In English, the first person is I. For example, I am eating. Urhobo language have different ways of expressing this first person. They are me, mẹvwẹ, and mẹ. There are also rules that govern the usage of this me, mẹvwẹ, or mẹ, which are the first person pronoun in Urhobo language. Although you need to note that Urhobo language is not a rigid language, it is a flexible language. So this rule might bend or might change in some dialects. Now let's consider the first pronoun me. Use me when the verb begins with a consonant followed by I, U, O, or E. This is what I mean. A verb is an action or doing word. Most verbs start with consonant sound followed by a vowel sound, or sometimes a digraph then followed by a vowel sound. So after the first verb initial consonant, the vowel sound that follows plays a crucial role as to whether you will use me, mẹvwẹ, or mẹ, which are the first person pronoun in Urhobo language. As we have said before, use me when the verb begins with a consonant followed by I, U, O, or E. Then you use the pronoun me when the verb begins with a consonant followed by A, E, I, O, or O. Now let's use an example for us to properly understand the usage of the first person pronouns me and me. Let's use an action word that means to wash or washing clothes in Urhobo, and it is forima. That is the word we are going to use now. Now, with the above rules, which of the first person pronoun can we use as the initials, which is the first word to use before the forima, that will match this forima now? If you use me, it will now be me forima. That is not correct, because remember the rule says you cannot use o in the first person pronoun me. So it is me that you can use. Me forima is more appropriate than me forima. Now let's use another example. We are going to use another verb now. Then we will see which of the first person pronouns we can use. Remember that we have first person plural and first person singular. Our goal here is to achieve the first person singular in a sentence. The example we'll use now is hiacha, to come, hiacha. So which of these first person pronouns can we use? Is it me or me? Let's use the me to see if it will be correct. If you say me hiacha, yes, it is very, very correct. But supposing we use the other one, me, it will now become me hiacha. That one will not be grammatically correct. It is wrong. Me hiacha is wrong. Me hiacha is correct. So you can see how the rules now apply. Note too that both me and me can sometimes appear with similar verbs. The choice depends on intonation, clarity, or the speaker's dialect. Like I said before, Urhobo language is a flexible language. It is not rigid. How we express this first person, the speaker, in Urhobo language is what we have considered so far. We consider the pronoun me and me in this lesson. Use me when the verb begins with a consonant followed by I, U, O, or E. Examples: mi kidia, I am sitting. Mi dumiyorin, I swear an oath. Mi brorianurin, I have decided. Mi feri, I am rich. Avoid using me with verbs beginning with a, or o. Then the pronoun me, we say use me when the verb begins with a consonant followed by a, I, O, or o. Examples: me hiacha, I am coming. Me rire, I have arrived. Me forima, I am washing clothes. Me reronwe, I am expecting you. Me hero, I am fine. The other first person singular pronoun that we are going to consider is mẹvwẹ and mẹ. Both mẹvwẹ and mẹ are the same. Me is the short form of mẹvwẹ, which is used casually. Unlike mi and me that we considered earlier, mẹvwẹ and me can be used with any verb. The only different thing is that you must add a linking verb in between that first person pronoun and the verb. Unlike the mi and me that you just use the me or the me, then you add your verb immediately or use your verb immediately. This one is different. It uses a linking verb to link that personal pronoun and the verb. So instead of saying, let's say for example, kidia, that word kidia that we used earlier, you said me kidia. So if you want to use mẹvwẹ, you cannot say mẹvwẹ kidia. That would be wrong. Rather you say mẹvwẹ kidia, mẹvwẹ kidia. That will not be correct. Or mẹvwẹ kidia. It is that linking verb that you use. Remember to use the linking verb yen, yen when using personal pronouns mẹvwẹ and me. And also remember too that me can be used with any verb, no matter what vowel sound it has. At this stage now, let's switch our focus now to the plural form of the first person, that is the first person plural. This first person plural in English is we. For example, we are going to school. When speaking for a group, when using this first person plural in Urhobo, use àwárin. Àwárin in Urhobo means we. For example, we are going to school. In Urhobo, we say àwárin po ìsìkúrù, àwárin pìsìkúrù. This form connects the speaker to others, showing unity and shared action. This is the plural form of we. We can use the we, àwárin, with any verb. For example, àwárin kidia. Those examples we used earlier for the first person singular, you can use it with the àwárin. Àwárin kidia, àwárin pìsìkúrù, àwárin vami. You can use it with any sentence. So that is the plural form of the first person in Urhobo language. So before you leave, do not forget to like, subscribe and share to your family and friends.